Ladies and gentlemen, October is very, very soon, and I am very excited about this because October is usually the wildest, most exciting month in Pokemon Go, aside from the month of Go Fest, I would say. No, you know what? I'm just going to establish it. October is the best month in Pokemon Go, and we'll get into exactly why. We got plenty of new shiny legendaries, we got some epic events coming, some new Dynamax Pokemon. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you've been a Pokemon Go player for quite some time now, you'll know that October brings some exciting new things to the game. Okay, so first, we've got the next set of Dynamax Pokemon coming. That's going to be Dynamax Grookey, Scorbunny, and Swaddle. So the same three starters that we've been seeing this season will be Dynamax now, which is very exciting, because actually eventually in the game they get Gigantamax forms. So it's pretty good that they're going to be introducing those now. I am still hunting for that Hundo or Shiny Dynamax Charmander. I have not been successful. So I'm sad to see the original Kanto starters leave, but also very excited about these Galar starters. So these Pokemon will be coming to Dynamax battles from October 1st to November 1st. As well, we'll be getting Phalanx in 3-star Dynamax battles, and there's going to be an extra Dynamax Pokemon that's going to be appearing, and it looks like it'll be around Halloween. I'm thinking Ghastly. That's my guess. I feel like it's the best educated guess. You can basically expect a lot of what's going to happen in October, with the exception of Community Day, because I don't know where that came from. A lot of it's going to be centered around Halloween. This game loves Halloween. It embraces it. There's like a 2-week event for it. We'll get into that. But just basically expect anything that has a question mark, it's probably something to do with a ghost type Pokemon or a psychic type or a dark type. So I think the best guess is that Dynamax question mark is going to be Ghastly. Just my opinion. In 5-star raid battles, we're going to get Zamazenta. It'll be shiny for the first time. That's starting October 4th, as soon as Zacian leaves, and that's going until October 14th. Then we'll be getting Giratina Origin Form back in raids, and that'll be October 14th to October 28th. And then we have Darkrai coming back to raids, a mythical Pokemon which cannot be traded, unfortunately, so you really have to go for that Hundo yourself in raids, and that will be from October 28th to November 4th. Mega Raids is going to feature Blaziken from October 4th to October 14th, Sableye from October 14th to October 28th, and then we have Mega Banette coming from October 28th to November 4th. All three of them, as usual, can be shiny. Anything that's a mega, if it's a mega Pokemon, you see a mega raid, it can be shiny. That is the exciting part. They can also be shiny in the wild if you didn't know. I think the rate is about 1 in 64. Shadow Raids is going to feature Entei, and that can also be shiny. The raid hours will be as follows for the month of October. October 2nd will be Zacian. October 9th will be Zamazenta. Giratina Origin Form will be October 16th. Giratina Origin Form again will be October 23rd, and then Darkrai will be October 30th, the day before Halloween. So the first event we have going on in October is one that I've gone over before. It's a very exciting event. It's one of the most exciting parts of October, I think, right next to Halloween. October 4th to October 11th will be the Galarian Expedition event, and that's going from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on those respective days. This event's going to feature the shiny Galarian Birds for the first time, so definitely take advantage of the Daily Adventure Incense and using Roar of Time on Dialga to increase and maximize the amount of time that you can actually use that incense for, because it only lasts for 15 minutes as long as you're continuously moving. So use Dialga's special ability, and then that can go on for as long as you want. You can do it for up to 24 hours, I think. So I've never done that, but that's what I've heard. To each his own. Also featured in this event are some wild encounters. We got Nidoran male, Nidoran female, Abra, Magnemite, Wailmer, Spheal, Aeron, Beldum, Shinx, Fungus, Dedenne, Wooloo, and more rarely you'll get Chansey, Absol, and Emolga. And then obviously for the first time in raids, you'll be getting Zamazenta shiny. And this is also the event that's going to feature the Master Ball research that you can purchase for $7.99 in the shop. So the new information we do actually have about the Galarian Expedition event is that there is going to be a Team Go Rocket takeover going from October 8th until the 11th at the end of the event. And it starts at midnight on the 8th and goes until 8 p.m. on the 11th. So as always with the Team Go Rocket takeovers, you'll be able to use a TM to take away frustration. That's a charge TM. And also Team Go Rocket will be appearing more in balloons and in stops. So take advantage of those because there's some really good shiny ones out there. So Giovanni's gonna actually have Heatran this time. Shadow Heatran will be his featured legendary. So you can go ahead and take that from him if you'd like. I know a lot of people like to save their Rocket Radars for more desirable legendaries. I don't know that this one's super desirable. I think he's useful in some facets of the game, but he's not super great. I know I like to personally use my Rocket Radars on every unique Shadow Legendary that comes out, just so I have them all. But I know some people won't like to do this. You could always save that Rocket Radar and skip this one, if you so choose. There's also going to be some new Shadow Pokemon in the Grunts. There is no news on whether the actual leaders, Sierra, Arlo, or Cliff, are going to have a new trio, but we do know that the Grunts will be getting Shadow Caterpie, Shadow Mankey, guys, Shadow Annihilate. That's going to be incredible. I want that one. Shadow Roggenrola, Shadow Venipede, Shadow Carablast, and Shadow Shelmet. That's quite a few new Shadow Pokemon. They're really filling their roster with Shadow Pokemon. In Shadow Raids, it looks like they're going to switch out the current ones, and the current ones are so good, guys. You got Marowak and Lapras, and right now during this event, we have Coughing, which can be shiny, and we haven't seen that in a long time since Jesse and James were out. So the new Shadow Raids are going to have Machop, Grimer, Execute, and Sudowoodo in 1-star raids. In 3-star raids, we're going to have Pinsir, Sableye, and Mawile. And all of these can be shiny except for Sudowoodo. As always, there's going to be an event bundle, there's going to be collection challenges, there's going to be showcases, there's going to be all that stuff. And field research tasks will reward mysterious components, charge TMs, and fast TMs, so you can TM away that frustration. Next going on in October, which is probably the more underwhelming part of it, I know a lot of people were expecting a Ghost-type Pokemon, but Community Day will be on October 5th, and it will feature Swaddle. It's a pretty decent shiny, but it's not what everyone was expecting. When you evolve it to Leavanny, it's a very strange name. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. But when you evolve it, you'll be able to learn the fast move Shadow Claw. And the same goes for this Community Day as it always does. It's from 2 to 5, and then from 5 to 10, you'll be able to do the 4-star raids for the middle evolution. To get more, if you want to continue the Community Day until 10 p.m., you can, because it spawns more Swaddle around the gym after you complete the raid. But as usual, it's about a 1 in 25 shiny rate. Pretty decent shiny rate. You got the $1 research in the shop. And the event bonuses for this are quarter egg hatch distance, 2 times catch candy, 2 times chance for level 31 or up getting an XL candy for this Pokemon, lure modules for 3 hours, incense for 3 hours, and snapshots, and 1 additional special trade for a total of 2, and 50% off Stardust for those trades. Next, just a week later on October 12th, we have a mysterious Mega Raid Day. We do not know what it is. I don't know if I can guess this one because there's not too many Megas that we have left, but I know it's a good handful. It'd be nice if it was Metagross, but I highly doubt it's going to be Metagross. That would be a shock. Actually, it very well could be Metagross because the next event after this is called Magnetic Study, and that features steel type and electric type Pokemon. So maybe it's Metagross. That could be wishful thinking. It's still a few days before that event starts. So, but yeah, so we have a Mega Raid Day. It will go from 2 to 5 p.m. on October 12th, and that is Saturday. We have another event called Magnetic Study, and it's actually a pretty short event. It's only about 2 days, which is very interesting. I don't know what exactly that means. It's got the hours of a Team Go Rocket takeover because it starts at 12 a.m. on October 15th. That's a Tuesday, and it ends at 11:59 p.m. on October 17th, which is a Thursday. So it's right smack dab in the middle of the week. It goes from evening to evening. So I don't know what that is, and I'm very intrigued, but it's called Magnetic Study. So I have a feeling it has something to do with a magnetic lure and maybe steel type Pokemon, electric type Pokemon, maybe some rock type Pokemon. We'll see. Keep an eye on this channel because I'll be talking about it as soon as we get information. Then, and we love to see it because these are some of the best events, another research day. So we just had Passimian Oranguru. It's about a 1 in 10 shiny rate. We have another one coming up on October 19th from 2 to 5 p.m. Mark your calendars because that's probably going to be a really good one. Once that information comes out, I'll announce it as well. But it's getting closer to Halloween, so maybe it's something spooky. They really gotta like make up for the Swaddle pick for Community Day. So I'm hoping that this research day is something good, but we'll see. Then we get to the best part of October, this very exciting part. Everyone's usually pretty excited about this event. They've been doing it since year one when they featured just regular Gengar in the wild and people would just go crazy for it. We have the Halloween event. So we have it going from October 22nd until November 3rd. Usually they end it on October 31st, maybe November 1st, but this time it's going till November 3rd, which is very interesting. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm guessing some of the stuff on the front end of the month is really important to them. So they had to push the event a little bit. Usually it starts around the 18th. This time it's starting the 22nd. So we have a part 1 and part 2. Part 1 usually features some ghost Pokemon, dark Pokemon. They usually do not have costumes. The costumes are usually saved for the second part of the event. But the first part we have October 22nd, 10 a.m. going until October 28th at 10 a.m. And then just right off of the heels of the first part, the second part will start and go from October 28th at 10 a.m. until November 3rd at 8 p.m. So again, part 2 is going to be the one where like they feature some costume Pokemon. There's some cool little things. It really feels spooky, but throughout the entire event, they decorate the map. If you've never played this event, definitely prioritize playing this event because it's one of the best of the year, if not the best of the year. It's the best event you don't have to pay for. I'll say that because like Go Fest and stuff, obviously it's so lucrative. You get so many shinies, but like Halloween, they really go all out for this. So take advantage of this event. One thing I'm hoping they bring back for this event, and they haven't done it since the year it came out, is Sableye with the Litwick hat. I did not get that shiny and I really want that shiny. Fun fact, the first shiny I ever got was from the Halloween event, and it was in 2017, and it was a Sableye. And it was on Halloween. So this event is very special for me for sentimental reasons. I cannot wait to grind it. In the middle of this event, on October 26th to the 27th, there is some kind of question mark thing going on with no details. It just goes from October 26th at 10 a.m. to October 27th at 8 p.m. It's an event within an event. So I have no clue what that is or what that means, but it is literally a 2-day thing. And it's Saturday and Sunday. I'm gonna guess that maybe it's like a Shadow Raid weekend or something, like how they featured Lugia and Ho-Oh and Mewtwo. Maybe they have Rayquaza? That might be wishful thinking. It's probably going to be something Halloween themed because it is in the middle of the Halloween event. But what could it be? Giratina? Can Giratina be Shadow and Shiny? Who knows? We don't know yet. There's literally just question marks on this. We only know the times for this event, and we know it's in the middle of the Halloween event. So it's something to do with Halloween. Then we have another question mark going from October 31st to November 3rd. So they're really messing with us here. They've got all these question marks all over this dang month. So let's see. October 31st to November 3rd, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Nothing. We don't have anything. We don't have any information. Like basically this video is useless because there's no information anywhere from Niantic. No, this is going to be a very exciting month. I guarantee it. Just keep your eye on everything. I mean, I can promise you that the Halloween event is going to be really cool. Like the first part, you're probably going to get like Ghastly, Shuppet, Houndour, which like some of them are exciting, some of them are not. They'll have Zora. That would be cool. They'll introduce some other ones. Maybe they'll release shiny Sandygast for this. And then in the part 2, you'll get like Pikachu with a costume. You'll get like some starters with costumes. You'll get like, who knows? They can do whatever they want with costumes, to be honest. So they can dress any Pokemon up in a costume and people will go crazy for it. So that is October. I mean, a lot going on, a lot. And then we have the Spotlight Hours, and we have 7 Pokemon featured during Spotlight Hour. And there is another question mark on there. So the Pokemon being featured for Spotlight Hour on Tuesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. are going to be Pidove on October 1st, and that'll be 2 times Transfer Candy. On October 8th, we have Galarian Slowpoke, and that's going to be 2 times Evolution XP. On October 15th, we have Shroomish, and that's going to be 2 times Catch Stardust, and Shroomish gives you a lot of Stardust as it is, so pop a Star Piece, get 2 times for that. For an hour, you're going to get a lot of Stardust. Definitely take advantage of it just for the Stardust. Then we've got on October 22nd, we have 3 Pokemon being featured, and they're all ghosts. We have Ghastly, Duskull, and Litwick, and that's going to be 2 times Catch XP, so they really want you to catch those ghosts. Then we have a Mysterious Spotlight Hour on October 29th for 2 times Catch Candy. 2 times Catch Candy is typically the Halloween Spotlight Hour because candy during Halloween, you get candy during Halloween, so they like to do 2 times Catch Candy. And you're probably going to already be getting 2 times Catch Candy from the event, so you're probably going to be getting 4 times Catch Candy with the Spotlight Hour. We don't know what that Pokemon is. We do not know. I'm going to guess it's going to be a new shiny. Last year it was Phantump, which was a brand new shiny, so this one, it's going to be a new shiny ghost or dark type of some kind, and we don't know what the name of that is yet. So that's October. We got a lot going on, a lot of cool shiny Pokemon coming. Again, a lot of information we don't have, but that's what makes it exciting, the anticipation, right? I am super pumped for October. I don't know about you guys, but it again, is my favorite month. So what event are you most excited for? What Pokemon are you most excited for of the information we do have? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, do all the stuff, and I will see you guys out in the field. Bye.